Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I am simply OLA. Have you heard of the song 5 Little Speckled Frogs sat on the speckled log, eating the most delicious bug? Yum yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool, and there were 4 speckled frogs. Plop plop. Right, we will be exploring activities around that song today in this video. Come with me to the home setting where we can explore the song better. We'll be creating some frogs which will act as our prop for our next video, because in our next video we'll be demonstrating the 5 Little Speckled Frogs song. We'll be concentrating on frog making, and what we need for the frog making is just the footprints. I've got a child's footprint here, and we also need our paints. We need the scissors to cut out at the end. We need glue. We need the tissue core or the paper tube. Some call it paper tubes. And then we need a yogurt pot so that we can also, once we finish making a frog, we can cut it and paste it to a yogurt pot. So let's just get on with it. It's so simple to make. It's so simple to make. Using footprints, just as it is here. What we need to do is to make the eyes using white paint. So I've looked for something circle where I can use to make the eyes of the frog. So I'm going to stamp just as it is here, and another. You can talk to the children about the number of eyes, introducing maths knowledge, and after that it's up to you if you want to give the frog some limbs or not. I've got limbs here on this frog, so I'm going to leave this plain without limbs. So in order to introduce a little bit of personal, social and emotional development to children, I'm going to be making frogs, sad frog, because I've got in here, I've got smiley frog here, I've got smiley, there's a frightened frog somewhere here. This frog is frightened to get into the pond. I'm going to make, this one is a sad frog. So I'm going to make another sad frog here. There we are, that's a sad frog. You could use your black paint to make a sad frog if you want, but I've chosen to use a marker. So I'm going to still use a black paint to make the dotted eyes, the black bits of the eyes. Yeah, and another dot. That is it. So I am going to wash my brush now and then do the chest of the frog. Just like this. I'm going to make the speckles on the frog. Remember the song 5 Little Speckled Frogs? So I'm making the speckles now. So once everything is done, we're just going to cut around just like this. And then we stick onto a yogurt pot or paper tube. These are completed frogs actually, and this one has got a paper tube at the back, but I've painted the paper tube. This one is just a yogurt pot. Another yogurt pot. And if you don't have a yogurt pot or paper tube, you can also use a paper. I've rolled the paper, and that's the paper that I've kept behind here, and attached my frog onto it. It's just to give stability to the frog, or to make them stable. I'm gonna try and stick my frog onto this yogurt pot, but before then we need the glue. So the purpose of this activity actually is to be creative with the children. At the same time, while you're making all the frogs, like I do have some frogs that are smiley. I've got some frogs that are not so smiley. I've got some frogs that are not really happy. I've got a frightened frog somewhere there. And you could talk to children about their emotions. How do they feel? What makes them happy? What makes them sad? What makes them frightened? As you're doing this with the children, you're also building their language. They're talking to you and you're building their language. You're knowing how the children feel at the same time. And you are interacting with them, which is another social development in that process. And that is it really. If you like my video, click like, subscribe and share. And let me know how you got on with the activity when you eventually carry it out. Bye! I want to seize this opportunity to say, this is a book that I've written. It's called My Great Adventure. It's on Amazon. I will leave a link in the description. Thank you so much. Bye!